This is CBS.
Coming of Age, a WHAS television special program, Wednesday night at 8.
Morning Stretch is brought to you by Citrus Hills Orange Juice.
Time to stretch out. We're going to be exercising more vigorously in just a minute after we sort of stretch out and warm up our large muscle groups. And as we do this, we're going to talk a little bit about how food affects you. Now, you know, a lot of times what you eat can have an effect on your mood, your energy level, and a lot of other things. A lot of people will, you know, get up in the morning and have maybe a donut and some coffee. Now, the thing that happens is they might feel terrific. In an hour or so later, they start finding that they're a little bit tired, you know, and they feel very listless. The reason seems to be that high carbohydrate, sugary type foods seems to release tryptophan, okay, which also releases serotonin in the brain, and serotonin has a calming effect on the brain itself, which means that you find yourself getting a little bit sleepy and lethargic. So now what a lot of nutritionists are looking at as the fact that, you know, should we have high carbohydrates during times when we need to be mentally alert? Now, we all know that carbohydrates in terms of fruit and, you know, whole grains and all that are, you know, an energy source, all right, because of the glycogen and releasing glucose in the brain. So they are necessary, but just carbohydrates alone may be making some people a little bit sleepy and tired because of the serotonin. So they're saying maybe what you should do is have your egg, or, you know, even, you know, something like, some people have turkey, if you can believe it. Yes, turkey in the morning, but a protein, okay, protein in the morning, because protein, again, is assimilated slower by the body and, again, does not release serotonin. So this is why before you go to bed at night, they say, you know, sometimes having some toast or something high carbohydrate helps you sleep. Now, there's a myth. You know how we all know that milk does have tryptophan in it, and tryptophan, again, with the releasing of serotonin, is a relaxant and a calmer. The only thing is, as soon as you boil milk or make it hot, right, what happens is most of the tryptophan is boiled out of it. They don't tell you that. Now, they say if you cook it, okay, if you cover it and keep it closed, and you cook it very slowly in a pot that does not have aluminum, and you can, you know, contain some of the tryptophan. But basically, it's better to have the milk cold with a piece of toast if you want to have the tryptophan, which is a calming effect, before you go to sleep. So see, all of those myths about hot milk. Also, tyrosine, okay, which is found in some lean meat, seems to be a good relief for depression. You can take tyrosine in tablet form as well. So there seems to be a lot of things. Remember, protein seems to be better if you need to stay alert. High carbohydrate foods when you want to calm down. Tyrosine if you're depressed. So foods can affect the way we feel, and so can exercise. Now, as we stretch into the break, we're also going to tell you at this time that people who are deficient in vitamin C seem to get tired a lot faster. Keep stretching. We'll be right back.
I'm the first to leave my bed. Gotta get 'em dressed and fed. Give 'em all a little peck and some Citrus Hill Select. And their day gets going and their juices get flowing with the day supply of vitamin C. When the juice is from the heart, it's a healthy way to start. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing. You did a thing was in, you gave me something I really like. More satisfaction. You did a thing was in, you gave me a way to
If you think you can never wear Lee press-on nails because of the active things you do, try these. Active length Lee press-on nails. Easy to put on as natural length, as flattering as glamour length Lee press-on nails, but in a length that beautifies active hands. Active length Lee press-on nails. Beautiful, yet sturdy enough to use over and over. They take your favorite polish so well, they're almost impossible to chip. Active women, press on. Lee active length press-on nails.
If you're searching for a good buy in time for Christmas layaway, Schmidt Furniture's Midnight Madness sale is for you. Savings on recliners from $234.95 and grandfather clocks from $598. Treasured cedar chests from $144. Practical entertainment centers from $315. Beautiful curio cabinets from $169. When the lights go out on Schmidt Furniture's Midnight Madness sale, the savings go too.
Good morning to our guests. Good morning to you, Kendall. Good morning to you, Kathy. Good morning. We're glad you're here. We're here. One more time. Keep it up there and reach. Reach. You want to pull into the abdominals, tighten those gluteals, and really reach up. Give energy to that body, warming up those large muscle groups. And notice we refer to large muscle groups. We shall not think fat today. Keep going. And it's press. And it's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now to the left. And it's just a small press, if you want to say. Or pulse. You know, when pulsing first came out, people would say, what does that mean? Is it, is it my heartbeat? Well, no. It just refers to a small movement as regards to this sort of movement, which now has been banned everywhere. That's right. Because they say it's too... thank you. Too ballistic. This is why we have our guests. They know all the big words. Too ballistic. And frame the face, which means actually too much movement, it can be harmful to the spine. So framing that face, which means your arms are lined up, and press. And it's 5, 6. Now arms extend. Press it over and over. So you're working through here, working through those obliques. Other side, take it over. Keeping the knees bent, so very little stress to the lower back, and press. 5, 6, 7, frame the face, frame it up. Dramatic. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now reach it out and out. Really reach out. There's something that you want. Yes. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Press it out. Out. 6, 7, and 8. Now pulse. And when you're pulsing, you want to be sure that you're pulling into the abdominals, all right, that whole abdominal wall, squeezing those gluteals, spine is straight, pressing, pressing. You don't want to be, you want to be able to see your toes. If you can't, you're bending the knees too much, okay? It's too stressful to them. And press it down, press, 6, 7, and 8. Now turn those toes forward. Hands on the knees. Back is flat as you go right and left. Just slight lunging here, warming up the large muscle groups of the thighs. The gluteals. Back is flat. I should be able to serve breakfast on that back. It's so flat. Now, the only thing is if you are new to the show and you're saying, gee, this is a little too difficult to me, in that case, you can come upright. But otherwise, you're down here. 5, 6, now, elbows to the knees. Take it over and over. And side to side. Back is flat. Head is up. Keep going. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring those arms forward. And bend. And bend. We're stretching out the hamstrings. You don't want to hyperextend the knee. So it means you don't boing back with those knees. Keep them slightly rounded. As you stretch out, if this is too difficult for you, just bring your hands out further. It's less stress in the lower back. 6, 7, and 8. Now take your time. Walk back. Chin is tucked into the chest. And take a deep breath. And again. press up. And now for some low impact forward. Take it. 1, 2, 3. To the left. Oh, did you just switch this up here? Even Kendall and Kathy. 2, 3. Low impact. 1 foot always in contact with the ground. Not stressful to the joint. Get the circulation going. Come on. Again. 1, 2, 3. Now to the side. You got it now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Arms low right here. Middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Now turn to the right. It's 1, 2, 3. Touch. Touch. Every time you touch, it helps you stabilize. Touch us. Turn. 2, 3. If this is too difficult, let's continue with the walking step. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1. Last time. Now it's up. Reach up. So you're reaching way up on those toes and then down. Up, up. Way up. Working the calves. Really reach up like there's something there. And lift. Come on. Ah, yes. For our friends in the motorhomes, touch that ceiling. Way up what's going on in that trailer. Keep going. 7 and 8. Now extend. Just touch to begin with. Way out. Getting rid of those ants. Yes, those seasonal ants. So we got step, step. Hips are forward. 7 and 8. Now bring it up and up, up. Add the arms. Hip can slightly turn. Press. Keep going. And a press. Press. Way out with that leg. And then bring it together. Stretch out. If this is too difficult, just go back to the step where you extend together. Extend. Extend. Press. Keep going. Extend. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now walk it. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. Now arms up. Again. Lift. Arms come up now. Since our heart rate is up. Way up. Lift. 2, 3. Lift it up. Yes. All those days as the baton twirler come in handy now, don't they? All right, continue right through the break. When we come back, working on the legs, we'll be down on our sides, and we'll have one knee bent, upper leg will bend and extend as we work the outer thighs. Keep going.
You know, some things in life just don't make sense. How about gourmet hot dogs? Diet chocolate? And now I find the best place to buy brand name shoes is a coat factory. Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory has brand name shoes like Nike and Nine West for about half the price I've been paying.
It's Burlington's entire stock half-price shoe sale. Buy the first pair at our regular price and get the second pair for half price.
Now that makes sense.
Okay, we're on our side. Now our knee and our hip and our shoulder all lined up. Resting your elbow so it's in line with your shoulder. You bend the leg and you extend it out. You don't bring it higher. Working the outer thigh, also the hip flexors. Mr. Bill is timing us. Here we go. Correct. So it's lift, extend, and down. Again, don't kick it up and down. You're bringing it here, extend, so that you're working outer thigh, and the hip flexor. If you're new to the show or you're just new to exercise and got it a little hard, bring both hands down. That seems easier. If you have a bad back, then you can lower your body this way, which a lot of times is gentler on the lower back. All exercise is usually to the side or something that involves the lower leg at a diagonal is usually easier, especially when you're pregnant or if you have a large abdominal area, because as you get rounder in the abdominals, what happens is you pull in the lower back. And down. So we're working on the sides of the thighs. That's right, these saddlebags. Tensor fascia latte. I want to hear you say it. I don't want to eat anymore for my tensor fascia latte. That's right. Last time, take it up, extend, in and back. Now bring the bottom leg out slightly, about 45-degree angles. Our favorite position. Support yourself on your elbow, arm in front. Extend the top leg, it points. It comes up and flex. Point it up. Now when you flex, be careful not to rotate back. So you're rotating your hip forward and flex. Now I have to be honest with you, I know you feel this urge. There is an urge to sort of, one of these. Oh, thank you, all right? But that will not get the results you want. So it's up. So think forward, okay? Forward on that hip bone. So you're working the outer thigh, the hips, and the hip flexors. And keep it in control. Flex. Really push out that toe and then point. And keep it forward. All right, so you're pointing and flex. Really point and flex. Last time, point and flex. Now it's time to work on the hamstrings and the gluteals, the back of the leg. Bring yourself down the elbows. Extend that left leg. It's point, flex, point, and down. Point, flex, down, point. Now notice the flex. Every time, now just keep that flex. When it flex, oh, get loud, right? Flex. What you're doing there is contracting the back of the leg, all right? Working the gluteals. And you want to be sure that both hip bones are facing down to the ground. All right, as you flex, don't roll forward, flex. And if this position is uncomfortable for the lower back, then you bring your head all the way down. So it's flex. You should be able to touch the back of the hamstring and feel that muscle work. And flex. So we're contracting that muscle last time. Flex and extend. And now our favorites. Bring the knees together and extend through the upper body. Extend that spine. It must be time for the other side. Yes. All right. So graceful they go. Line up your knees, your hips, your shoulders. This elbow's in line with this shoulder. The leg expands and it bends. Extend, bend, and down. Again, bend. So that you're a straight line through here. Now, bring out the hand. The hand just makes it a little bit more difficult. Also, by having the arm out, we want you to think forward more. And again, if this is too difficult, you just bring back both arms down. And then if that's too difficult, just go to the other position, which is this one, until you can do the exercise a little bit easier. One more time, bring it up, out, in, and back. Bottom leg comes back forward at 45-degree angle. Lower yourself down to your elbow, and here we go, leg is stretched. It's point and flex. And point, and then remember now, avoid that urge to roll back to the part of the body, which is probably one of the larger muscle groups in the body. I'm sure we'll agree, the gluteus maximus, named for just that reason, right? So don't roll back on those guys. You want to work the hip and the hip flexors. Also remember that holding in your abdominals. And remember, even though you might see, last night's cheesecake right there, the fact that you're holding in the abdominal muscles helps strengthen them and does help secure your lower back. So you point and flex. Make each one count. And flex, working those hips. And flex. So you're rotating. Rotate. One more time. It's point and flex. Hamstrings, gluteals, here we come. All right. Hip bones are down. It's point, flex, point and down. So it's point, really emphasize that. Flex, so that you're working the back of the leg. Point and down. Both hip bones are facing down. Remember, you've got to watch your diet. Can't eat too much. You have to do your aerobics, because aerobics really burn the most calories and get rid of fat. But then in order to tone, add definition and shape to the muscle, then you have to work your muscle groups, and that's what we're doing now. We're telling that cheesecake in the back of the thighs, we know there is a muscle underneath there. We refuse to take no for an answer. So we're toning it right now, shaping, point and down. Hip bones are down. Pull in through the abdominals, head is down. If this is too tough, on your lower back. All right, 20 more during the break. You keep working. Put on those aerobic shoes and start jogging. We'll be right back with aerobics.
Lean cuisine entrees from Stouffer's. It's not just the calories that count, it's the taste.
You did it in cuisine, you gave me something I really like. More satisfaction. You did it in cuisine, you gave me a way to eat right. Eat right. More satisfaction. You did it lean cuisine. You gave me more, much more. You gave me more. You gave me tastes I never had before. Lean cuisine. More satisfaction with you. Hello, soft skin. Bye-bye, dry. Hello, smooth skin. Bye-bye, dry. Time to say bye-bye to the soaps that dry. Say hello to new Formula Tone.
New Formula Tone beats the leading beauty soap for leaving your skin feeling soft and smooth.
And now that Tone has even more moisturizing cocoa butter, no wonder women prefer it.
Time to say bye-bye to those soaps that dry. Hello, soft. Hello, smooth.
Hello, Tone.
If you think you can never wear Lee press-on nails because of the active things you do, try these. Active length Lee press-on nails. Easy to put on as natural length, as flattering as glamour length Lee press-on nails, but in a length that beautifies active hands. Active length Lee press-on nails. Beautiful, yet sturdy enough to use over and over. They take your favorite polish so well, they're almost impossible to chip. Active women press on. Lee active length press-on nails.
Dixie Manor is your neighborhood shopping center, and it's better than ever. Comfort, convenience, and safe, well-lit parking. All the little extras that make shopping pleasant. A variety of over 60 stores. Warm, friendly people. And, always important, savings for the entire family. Shop Dixie Manor, in the heart of Dixie Highway. It's better than ever.
Okay, we're back. Remember, we hope you have your shoes on. It does cushion the body. Keep the body upright. Do not stay up on the toes. You can cramp up the calf muscles. Also, it's too stressful to the shin. So you want to roll back from the toe to the heel. Do what you can. If our aerobic pattern's a little bit, too complicated, then just jog, do jumping jacks. Here we go. Take a twist. 8 times. Clap it out. Other foot, take a twist. Clap. Yeah. we'll give you a total cardiovascular workout. Cool down when you're through by walking around for a while and doing some of your favorite stretches. Now get that exercise habit, and please join us next time. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration for Morning Stretch has been provided by the following companies.
Take the Safety Harbor Challenge. You can't find a faster, safer way to lose weight than our medical makeover weight loss plan. Lose up to a pound a day or more and keep it off. Medically supervised, proven safe. Call today, 1-800-237-0155.
Fast Dry Bright is dry before you know it.
So shiny and already dry. Wish I was.
Turn on a bright shine with Fast Dry Bright.
Jovan Musk, Evening Edition. For men, for women. A totally new kind of musk. Sophisticated, subtle, and yet sexy.
New Vlasic snack chunks are crunchy and delicious, and only 2 calories each. But they taste like a million.
The Tappan Space Saver Microwave fits any lifestyle, any room, any space, any place. It's big on good cooking from Tappan, makers of fine appliances. Always wear aerobic shoes during your workout. I only wear Reeboks. They design a complete line of performance shoes.
WHAS TV, Stereo 11, Louisville, Kentucky.